Harrison, welcome to Walsall Football Club. How are you feeling after signing for us?
Yeah, it's more of a dream, a bit surreal coming here. But as soon as I knew that they were interested, it was something that I wanted to get done. I'm just happy to get it over the line now and excited to start playing in front of the fans.
You mentioned as soon as you heard our interest, you were eager to get it done. What was it about Walsall Football Club that really attracted you?
Well, when I've been around the place today, and you've said earlier about non-league lads, and that really attracted me, the step and how this club allows players like myself. Doesn't matter on background, it's on current ability, and you see the likes of Barrett, like you said, and how they're almost going to kick on again, and that just attracted me, and I feel like this is where I want to be if it's going to be my first step into the EFL, because I've never been in here before.
So speaking of those players then, you've obviously seen how well they've progressed here at Walsall Football Club. Has that been a real inspiration for you?
Yeah, it's something that I could resonate with. I saw them and I was like, if they can do it, why can't I? Because I have a strong work mindset, so I feel like seeing other people out of non-league, like Jamie Jealous, played against him when he was at Tamworth, and to see him thrive in League Two, I thought, well, why can't I do that? I spoke with the manager, and he seemed eager that this could happen as well. It's not just going to happen, though. I'm going to have to put in the work, but I'm fine with that, and I'm excited to start.
Based on those conversations you've said you've had with head coach Matt Sadler, and I imagine you've seen the team play and how the style is here in terms of style of play, do you feel like you'll be a really good fit?
Yeah, he spoke to me where I'd see me playing, and honestly, I just said I'm happy to play anywhere. To be fair, it's a privilege to play. For me to come into the Football League just to get my first taste of it, I can't wait. But yeah, wherever the gaffer will play me, I'll put 100% in. That's something I can promise to the fans, and I'm just excited.
You've also had a very good career at Chester so far, haven't you? Played well over 100 games, I think it is. Scored a lot of goals. So first of all, talk us about your whole development over your whole time at Chester.
Yeah, so I joined when I was 11. I'm from Chester. It's a club that means a lot to me, a lot more than I thought it would when I first joined with 11. It was a massive part of my life, and it was something that I never thought would happen. It was just something I'd took along the way, and then I started to realise when I turned 15, 16, when I was offered the scholar, I was like, okay, if I put my mind to this, something could happen. And the current manager, Carl McIntyre, was the youth team coach at the time, and he was like, the pathway's here, it's up to you now. And I just felt like this is what I want to do. And they've supported me, the fans, the staff, the other players. They just helped me get to where I wanted to be. And now I feel like it's the right time for my next step in my career, and Walsall's the team to be at.
Yeah, you're taking that next step after what looked like a really outstanding season for you. I think you scored 13 goals for Chester, won a couple of individual awards as well, was named in the National League North Team of the Season. So talk through about last season and how much progress you made.
Yeah, last season was massive for me personally. The goals is always nice, but I also thought I was doing quite well defensively. The goals is something that I believe I've always had in my game, whether I was a scholar, a kid, or even in first team. I've just got an eye for goal, and it's something that's not a bad thing. But the biggest thing for me last season the biggest lesson was losing the playoff final, and Walsall also lost the playoff final, and it's something that we've been deprived of winning in a promotion. Me personally, not here, but also the fans here have. And I'm just excited to hopefully get that promotion this coming season and get them back into League One.
Just going to touch on a couple of things you said there. First of all, you talked about your eye for goal. It's something you've had for a long time. So do you kind of also have that striker's instinct as well as a defender's instinct?
Well, as a kid, I used to be a striker. I used to be adamant I was a striker, but slowly throughout the years I got moved back down to defence. But I think it always stays with you. I feel like anyone who plays football from any level gets paid to play, is able to finish. I just like when the corner comes in, I just believe if I get a run and I can get the time of the header, then I can win the header and I can score goals. And it's almost a confidence and a belief that I believe when the corner happens, I can score.
And then touching on the other thing you mentioned about the playoff final, obviously mirrors what happened here last year, just that tinge of heartache, if you like. But it sounds like hearing your voice that your ambitions and the club's ambitions match, and you've got that real fire in your belly, haven't you?
Exactly. It's a fuel Like I said, I didn't lose that game. I learnt from that game, and it's important that you go through them because it's not always going to be pretty. But I really want to put it right this year, and what a better way to do it than with this club.
And you're overlooking the stadium here from where you're sat. Are you impressed with it, and are you
Yeah.
looking forward to playing in front of the fans here?
Yeah, cannot wait. Cannot wait.
Harrison, congratulations and best of luck.
Thank you.